Hello fellow kids, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am building a gigantic family home in Willow Creek, and I'm also doing a video voiceover for the first time ever. So before we get into anything, if you can go ahead and hit the like button below, it just helps me get my content out to other people who enjoy The Sims. It's just kind of like feeding that algorithm for me. And also, disclaimer, my dog is on my lap, so I don't really know where to put my hands, and it's going to be very awkward this whole time, but So let me get into this build really quick here. So it's called Perfect Family Mansion, and it is available on my gallery. You guys, it's 7 bedrooms. There's 7 bedrooms in this house, 4 bathrooms. It's 144,140 simoleons, and it's on a 40 by 30 lot. And you are definitely going to want to put this on a 40 by 30 lot or bigger, because the backyard has a 3-tiered deck on it, which I can't wait to show you guys. I usually cheat and push my houses way back on the lot, and then I don't do anything to the backyard because I just don't really care about backyards. But I saw an image on Reddit where somebody made like a 3-tiered deck situation, and they even had like a lake and a stream, and it was just like a whole thing, and it looks so cool. So I took the 3-tiered deck thing and made it my own. I didn't get too in-depth in it like they did because I'm lazy, not gonna lie. And I already spent way too much time on this freaking deck. I think that my raw footage ended up being like over 3 hours, and I think about an hour and a half of it was this fucking deck. I might be exaggerating, but that's okay. The other thing, disclaimer, I'm sure there's a way that you can attach different height things to each other, but I couldn't figure it out, so I just said F it, and I didn't attach the stuff, but you can barely tell because of the landscaping, the fencing, you know, who cares, right? But if you know how to do it, go ahead and attach them. I swear there was like some sort of an update where they did that, but I might have just dreamt it somewhere. I also put a pool here, which will be on the left-hand side here. Right now I'm attempting to make a little bit of a gazebo type thing, and I was not successful. So I ended up scrapping the gazebo, making that a little bigger, and then making putting a table there that overlooks the pool. And the pool goes through a couple interesting shapes, and you know, I rotated a couple times, but I ended up just going with a square because it was a lot easier. And I hate how you can't put stuff right up on the end of your lot, and so it was just touching the end of the lot, so I couldn't put a fence around it, and it was driving me nuts. So I just went with a square pool, but I still think it looks really awesome. This would be a really good 100 family house, I was thinking, because of the 7 bedrooms, and you could actually make it 6 bedrooms, and when we get into the house I'll get more into it, but you could remove the wall between 2 bedrooms and just put a bunch of beds in there, because everybody likes to have the toddler bedrooms on the first floor, especially when you're doing the 100 baby challenge. So yeah, there's that. And here I am trying to make that square pool. It was glitching at first and I couldn't figure it out, but there we go, I got it. Trying to figure out what to do with this little awkward area over here. I end up just putting these trees so that you really can't tell, but between all the furniture and everything, you're not going to notice the little piddly mistakes that are really not even mistakes, they're just limitations within the game that I couldn't figure out, and there might not even be a way to do it anyway. Like I said, I swear there was a reason or like a update where they'd fix that, but I don't know, I couldn't figure it out. Also, I want to tell you that on the top tiered deck that's closest to the house, I end up, so the sliding glass door is on one side, and then I made the little table over here, and then, you know, on the left is where I made the little sitting area. I actually ended up flipping those around. Oh my god, I hit my microphone. Sorry if that made a loud noise. But I flipped the 2 around because I didn't like how the dining room, that is actually where that door is right now, that was my dining room, and my kitchen were so far apart, and I'm like, that is so unrealistic. And I know that some of that stuff doesn't need to be like real in The Sims, but it was really bugging me. Like, you wouldn't have to walk through like a hallway and an entryway to get to your dining room when your kitchen is over here. So I ended up flipping those around, which meant that I wanted the sitting area up there, so I ended up flipping those. You'll see it in the screenshots. Also, look at me, I used a hot tub. I can't remember the last time I used a hot tub in a build, so there's that too. So yeah, most of this speed build is basically this backyard, but I had so much fun doing it. This is like my dream backyard. Like, I would love to have this backyard in real life. Also, more tooting of my horn. Love the landscaping. And yeah, all my landscaping kind of looks the same. I'm the first to admit it. I use the same crap all the time. The same fencing, the same landscaping items. But I just really like it. I feel like I've perfected my landscaping and I'm just going to keep doing it. And I don't care if they all look the same in every build. You guys can change it if you download this house. I need some coffee. It's so good when it hits your lips. So yeah, landscaping all looks the same. I have a garage in the house and I always attempt to make the ground go up to the garage so it looks a little more realistic, but I am so bad at terrain tools. I can't flatten it out. I don't know how people do it. They make perfect slopes and I do it and then I can't even get the cement to go on there correctly, and then the car is always hovering above it. I think it's easier with the tool mod because you can force the car into the ground, but that's too complicated for me. I'm not doing that. So you're just gonna have to deal with the fact that there's a foot between the garage and the car. And in this build, I actually made the garage a bedroom. It's a teen bedroom, teen boy bedroom. So I made a toddler room and then a whole bunch of teen kid bedrooms and one master bedroom. Obviously, you can change it to whatever you want, and you will see that my interest in this build wanes with every bedroom that I make. So right now I'm doing the bathroom, 4 bathrooms, but I only put one on stream, or one on record. The rest I just did on my own. So this is one of the things that I'm not happy with the inside. Yeah, okay, the kitchen's small, the dining room's small, the living room's small. It's called Family Mansion. It probably should be bigger, but yeah, I just could not get this floor plan to work out the way I wanted it to, so you just have to deal with the small kitchen. The interior is definitely not the strong suit. I think the decor is very pretty, and I actually really like this dining room, which I might make the dining room a short and make it a little dollhouse on Instagram, because I do like it a lot. But it's just the size is just not exactly what it should be for the type of build that it is, I guess. But I just couldn't work out this floor plan, and I ended up changing some of the walls around a little bit because things were just too small. So yeah, not my strong suit with this build. I always find that there's one part of each of my builds that I'm really good, that turned out really good, and then I'm kind of meh on the other parts. So that's how it is with this one. But you know what? I don't think it matters. When you're doing gameplay, I don't think it matters. And I actually think smaller quarters is better when you're playing, because it doesn't take 2 hours for your sim to walk up to the bathroom. So, I mean, there is that. So, living room now, once I move on from the living room, I start doing the bedrooms. And like I said, there's 7 bedrooms in this house, and actually 8 if you count the office as a bedroom. I lost interest completely by the time I got to past the master bedroom. So my bedrooms start off they're pretty detailed, a little bit cluttered, and then as I just move along, they just all start sucking even more and more as I get going all the way down. It just makes me laugh because that's exactly how it is with all my builds. I just lose interest. I don't know if it's ADD, if it's my ADD coming out or what, but by the time I get that far into a build, I'm just over it. And you can just see that I hover above the 3 bedrooms and I'm bed, 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 dresser, 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 mirror, mirror, mirror. And when I get to that point in a speed build, when you see that, you know that Sue is gone from this build. She has left, she's over it, she's ready to move on to the next build. And that's exactly what I did. So you'll have to laugh every time you see that. So I've been trying to make my YouTube video a little bit more improved, my YouTube channel rather. So if you follow me on Instagram, I've been doing little non-scientific polls about stuff and trying to figure out what you guys want in a speed build, because I think that this fall is going to be my 3rd year doing these speed builds, and my channel is just not growing that much. And I know it is a hard niche to get into, but I've seen a lot of people come in after me and surpass me. So I just want to know what you guys want to see out of my channel, and if you have any ideas, leave info below, ideas below, because I want to appease you guys. I love making Sims content, and I want to make content that you guys want to watch. I'm kind of on this like I don't dream of labor movement that's happening, and I really want to get my channel monetized, and I have a second YouTube channel that I'm getting up and started, which is going to be with a blog, and I'm trying to just create some more income streams for myself. So to really get monetized and improve my channel, I need ideas from you guys because I want to know what you want to see. My click-through rate is always 5 to 10%, which I feel like that's pretty good. You know, in my views, I have some videos that are over 1K view, a lot over 100, a couple over 500, you know, but my retention is so low. So I'm like working on my retention. I am telling you, like, it's so low. Like, I will have a 10-minute video or even a 15-minute video, and it will be like a 25% retention rate. And I want to know, like, why you guys aren't watching all the way through. So I feel like my videos aren't being pushed out because of that, and so I'm trying some things to like make the videos a little bit more interesting, like this video voiceover, for instance. I'm not going to do this every time. I'm probably going to mix between voiceover, video voiceover, and just music. Let me know which one you prefer. My poll on Instagram was pretty 50-50 based on music or voiceover. It was literally like split in half. It was like 49 to 51%. So I'm going to do a mix of both. And if there's anything else that you guys want to see, leave it below. We're pretty much getting to the end of this video now because now you will see my 3 bedrooms here where I just kind of like stopped caring at this point. Totally shows. But you know what? I spent a lot of time on this build. So I'm coming up to screenshots now. So let me know below and leave your comments. Let me know what you guys think of all this. And I'll see you guys in the next one.